There are so many people in India who can speak English very fluently. I watch so many auto driver, they also can speak English, which word they are using and which sentence they are using, because they don't understand other language. You have to reply in this language. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mansi. So today in this video we are going to talk about on this special topic, that is how we can learn English by listening. Listening is very important if you want to be fluent in this language, because there are so many people in India who can speak English very fluently, like Malisha. If you know about Malisha, she is a village girl. She's very poor girl. She lives in Mumbai and she can speak very fluent English. So how she can speak English? By listening. So she has learned how to speak English by only listening English. So if you listen English every day, then you will be fluent in this language. Because if you are listening something regularly, that thing will stuck in your mind forever, and you can't forget that thing easily, because you are listening that thing regularly. Then it will become your habit, and you will habitual, like this word I have to say like this. Okay, if you are a owner of any shop, okay, your shop is at any historical place, and so many foreigner comes at historical place, and they talk in English only. So if you are talking with foreigner, so you can't talk in Hindi language, because they can't understand Hindi. Some foreigner can understand Hindi, but they can't reply easily, so they talk in English only. So if the shopkeeper is listening English every day from foreigner, then he will be habitual to listen and understand English, and he can also speak English fluently. He can talk with foreigner in English language, because they are purchasing something, they are buying something from that shop, and the shopkeeper have to manage how to sell his product. So he know how to talk with foreigner. And I watch so many auto driver, they also can speak English by listening English, because they have opportunity to talk with foreigner, because they drive auto, and so many foreigner visit to India and visits historical place. So auto driver can also speak English by listening English. So you also can speak English by listening English. So try to listen more English, then you will definitely can speak in English language. So this is the best way to speak English, because there are so many sailors, there are so many auto driver, there are so many local people. They also can speak English language. I have already seen so many people, they can speak English, whether they are illiterate, they are illiterate, they can't write their name, but they can speak English by listening English. So listening is also very important to speak English. So if you want to speak English, then try to listen more English. You have to listen English every day, without taking any off. Okay, you have to listen more. So how can you listen English? How can you listen? Because listening is very important to speak fluent. Because if you are listening, or if you are talking with foreigner, or if you are talking with person that is fluent in English language, that is able to speak English, then you can learn easily how to talk in this language. So how you can listen English more? So I have some option to you guys, for you guys, how to listen English. So the first option is listening and watching podcast. This is a very easiest way to listen English. Okay, so watching English podcast and listening English podcast, so this is a best way to understand and learn how to speak English. Okay, the second option is radio. Radio? So you can also start the radio English channel, and you can listen English news in English language. So radio is also a best option to listen more English. So if you don't have radio, then you can download radio from Google Play Store. You can easily find radio on Google Play Store, so you can download radio, and you can listen more English content on radio also. So this is also a best option to listen more English. Okay, and we all have YouTube and network, Google, so we can search so many audios in English language, and we can listen more English by using our phone, through our phone. So this is also best option to listen more English. The third option is customer care, because this is a very convenience way to listen English. Like they provide two options, select one for Hindi, select two for English. So you have to select number 2 or 1 what they provide you for English. So you have to select English option to listen English. Okay, and try to talk customer care with customer care in this language, then you will understand how they are saying any sentence, and try to understand which sentence they are using while talking with you. Okay, this is the best way to understand English, to listen English. So try to make any call to customer care and try to understand what they are saying. Okay, which word they are using and which sentence they are using, because in every situation some collective sentences made for that situation, particular situation, like phonic conversation. Okay, so that's why we call phonic conversation, travel conversation, and eating conversation, and shopping conversation. So these are different type. We use different sentences, different words for any situation. So you can try to listen more to understand English. If you are listening more English, then you can understand easily what they are saying, how they are saying, which words they are using, which sentence they are using at the time, at this situation, on this situation. So you can understand easily. And next thing how you can listen more English, by listening English music. You know, there are so many English music, they are very interesting to listen, and you can find out, you can search any English songs according to your choice. Like you love slow music, you love fast music, you love DJ music, any kind of music, which kind of music do you love. So search on YouTube or Google and try to listen. Okay, initially you will not understand what they are singing, because they sing very fast. Okay, because they sing very fast and very very fast, so we can't understand easily. But you have to listen again and again to understand what they are saying. Okay, so try to listen any song for 10 to 20 times, then you will catch some words, some sentences what they are singing. Okay, so try to listen more English songs. English songs are very best to understand and to repeat. If we are listening any song, we try to repeat that. Like if we are listening any Bollywood song, so we try to repeat that. Okay, so like this you have to listen English song and try to repeat that. Okay, and next option is watching movie. Watching movie is the best option. Watching movie and watching any series, these options are very best to understand, to listen. So this is very best option to understand and listen English. If you are watching any English, try to on subtitle. Okay, subtitle, this is a easy way to understand what they are saying, and you can see the subtitle on that screen, and you can read on the subtitle, then you can understand what they are saying. So this is also a best option, because you are listening and you are watching, so you are doing two things at that time. So you can easily understand by watching and by listening. So these two ways are very best to understand, to listen, to learn English. So try to do these things to be fluent in this language, because if you have baby, okay, if you have baby, every day to talk with that baby in English language, then the baby will start replying in this language also, because the baby is listening English every day. then he will reply you in English language. So likely, if you are listening more English every day, then you will automatically try to answer to anybody in this language. So try to listen more English. It's very important to be fluent in this language, because we are Indian, we don't have such type of facility to listen English by people, because we don't have this type of environment, because people around us, they speak Hindi only, they speak lots of Hindi. So we don't have this option. Like if you are working any historical place that you have chance to listen English directly from foreigner, then you can learn English easily, because you have that opportunity to listen English, to reply in this language, because they don't understand other language. You have to reply in this language to make them understand. So this is the best way. So if you have this opportunity, like you can go to any historical place. Like historical place, there in Delhi, there are so many historical places like India Gate, Qutub Minar and Red Fort. There are so many historical place. So if you have that opportunity that you can go, you can visit any historical place, then you can get opportunity to talk with foreigner. If you can do this, then please try to do this. You can learn so many things, because you will see so many changes inside of you. Like your confidence will increase day by day if you talk directly person to person. If you talk directly person to person, then your confidence increase day by day. So if you want to increase your confidence, if you want to build your confidence, then try to talk directly, face to face with any person, with any partner. So this is also very important. So I hope this video will help you a lot. If yes, then give a like to this video, share with your friend and family. See you in next one. Till then, bye bye.